Welcome back to U-Boat, the Silent Wolf. The audio for the footage I captured for this area, the deck gun, or if it even lets me lean, the deck gun, and the AA gun were not good, so I'm back to re-record those. So, we'll see if things work properly this time. Our map. Mid-Atlantic. Off we go. Who's on that light?
Skipper, we've reached the target location.
That bugs the hell out of me. Alright, we didn't run anything on the way. So let's find something. I freaking hate that song. I love that song. That's called The Entertainer. If you've never seen the movie The Sting, you should totally watch it. It's a great movie. Robert Redford, Paul Newman. Fantastic movie. Great song. Hey, it works today. Not having the issues we were. Always fast travel, guys. 375 kilometers is a long damn time.
It's a big convoy.
That doesn't look like a big convoy. Looks like a convoy of 3. Sorry guys, limited play area. Where the hell are they? Oh. Should be over here. Ah, there we go. Alright, well, we'll use these guys. For gunnery practice. So we're gonna need to get moving. Now remember, so long as they are outside of the ring that is illuminated, they can't really perceive you. You can move freely until they cross that border. And then, well, they'll start making evasive maneuvers. It's to be a real pain. I want that song back on. It's a great song. Traveling at about 90. Do a slow turn in. Angle it there. We are at half. Let's go slow. Alright. The deck gun. Now, to use this sucker, adjust this to where you can look through it with your other hand while holding that. Grab that and flip it all the way up. If you don't do that, you're not going to be able to look through it. And then you lean forward or move into it, and you'll be good. This front one controls your lateral movement, your windage. Oops, sorry, guys. This controls your elevation. Or you could just use the joystick on the right controller, which is much easier. Now, at the front of this convoy, we have a tanker. That takes 10 shots. 10. We'll start with the back. Here you have a Liberty ship. That takes 5. And that looks like another Liberty ship. So, 5 shots apiece on these. get your range. We're moving ahead, so aim towards the rear. And grab this. You want to make sure you've got that red line right. Ooh, we're almost going to miss. There's the 5th. Red line lined up with those arrows. Okay, and when you're over a target, the red line will appear. Here we go. Lined up. First one hits, they're all going to hit. Move on to the last guy.
Enemy is sinking.
You don't need to spend a lot of time once you've got your range. Just have to know how many shots it takes. You fire them off, and you go about your daily business. That's 8. That should be 10. Missed one. I must have.
We survived the day. Not
I
like
did.
that.
Probably a misfire. Alright. Now, when you're outside of the scope, you have to use the handles. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Enemy hold Topside.
To put your deck gun back to the forward firing position, once you get it around to where you're looking kind of forward, you want this handle at just about 3 o'clock. And that'll put it in line the way it's supposed to be. Plus, you could always drop this way down. Alright, that's your deck gun. While we are here, up on top of the conning tower, with no targets in sight, let's talk about your AA gun. Okay? Now, you want to center yourself in your playing area, and if you play this standing like I do, you just have to grab this handle and spin to where it needs to be, alright? This controls height of the gun. So you crank it up, the gun moves up, and then you get a better firing angle. You don't have to lean down so much. But the most important thing here, pay attention to that barrel. The gun's overheated. You cannot use this gun until that barrel cools off, and you'll notice the smoke coming out of the barrel. When that stops, the gun's good. But if you're firing willy-nilly, you will overheat that barrel, and you'll be screwed when you really need your gun. You want to do short bursts, so once you line up an aircraft, just bop, 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 make sure you're leading it, and just send short bursts down range. Okay? Don't overheat your gun. You'll get your crew killed. Alright? That is all of the weapons on the surface. So, we'll cover that. Well, while we're up here, let's cover some more things. That'll get you down into the weapons room. When you hop down here, you can tell how many more rounds you have for your deck gun and your anti-air gun. Surprisingly, I didn't miss a shot, I just misfired. Because I only used 20 rounds on that, and that was a tanker and 2 Liberty ships. Alright, on the 4, you have an entrance here. This takes you immediately down to your torpedo room, your front torpedo room, and your radio operations. And, woo, I hate when that happens. Don't worry, we'll get some shortly. This one puts you right down into the galley. Engineering. So, that, my friends, is how to use all the deck gun equipment. We already took them out, but I guess we didn't make it to them. Well, Perfect! I don't have to again, but this tutorial ends here.